Hello, Sam Sardines. Good evening. Good evening. So today is gonna be a very unique episode. I've been doing this before. I don't want to consider this. So am I, dude. So am I. I'm super stoked. I'm very excited to do that. It is in my opinion, it's a testament on real grind mechanics, and it kind of takes me back to Tekken 7. Where we really value the grind, we really value the journey. That it's not very easily done, if you get my meaning. And yeah, people will really need to step up their game to get to the highest rank in Tekken 8. Tekken 8 was very long awaited, and I personally feel that, yeah, I know, Ouroboros, for now at the very least. For now, we know that it's Ouroboros because of the logo, because of the emblem and all that, but we don't know. Maybe they'll still change that. I personally want names. I personally want actual names. God of, Lord of, I don't care. Even if it's a sentence, as long as it's a different name. But I think they went to the MOBA direction, where it has numbers. You know, like Immortal, this and that. You know, back in Defense of the Ancients. Or Dota 2, stuff like that. I'm okay with that. But let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna wait for more people before we start the topic. I'm pretty excited. I don't know why I do not see my stream, dude. This is strange. This is pretty strange. You guys see my stream? You guys see the stream? I don't know what's going on. It seems to... We're gonna talk about that Way of the Phoenix. I am also a very huge fan. Actually, the one thing I will show today is her. Everything else will be meh. I'm gonna breeze through it and give you my thoughts. But otherwise, I'm okay with... I'm really gonna talk about Anna. Because I'm a huge fan of legacy characters. And there has been a huge fan base of Anna over the years. So it goes without saying that Anna Williams really attracts a lot of attention, mine included. She's very, very beautifully made in this game. So I cannot wait. I am super excited to see what it's gonna be like. Okay, but for now, allow me to first share the stream. Okay, give me a second, guys. Let's talk about sharing the stream first so that we can attract more attention. However, I also feel like this is a good direction in terms of bringing back old characters. And again, you know where I'm going with it. This is still me trying to make it so that Armor King comes out. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna take away the fact that all of these outfits from Tekken 7 are making a comeback. Even the Nina outfit, I really like that from Tekken 7. I really, really like that. Dude, I wonder when Steve's is gonna come out. I really wonder when Steve's is coming out. The old Steve outfit, the one with the white long shirt, with the long white shirt and fingerless gloves. I want that back. I really want that back. I really, really do. So hopefully they find it in them to make that outfit free. Or like usable in game. Wave 2, I hope so. But again, I'm just keeping my hopes up. I do hope that they do listen in that sense. So fingers crossed. But again, that's just me. Right, that is just me. So hopefully, yep, hopefully we get more content like that moving forward. I was waiting for more people before we start. How are you guys doing? By the way, let's say hi. We're gonna play a little bit later. And now that I realize that we finally saw how the rank system is, I will have a different approach to things. I do have some homework, some characters that I need to play. But that doesn't change the fact that I am definitely gonna focus on just a couple characters moving forward. None of those subs for the time being. Yeah. Power Crush, they have been taken out. They will replace the power crushing moves, or they will give it to another move. Hi, Miss P. So yeah, we are gonna talk about Anna Williams in just a bit. We're just getting more people, if that's fine, if that makes sense. And I feel that we need to address the gameplay changes. That's more of my take. I personally want to talk about or I want to dwell into some of the system changes that are yay or nay. I don't think that everything is great, at least not yet. So we're gonna have to talk about that in just a little bit. Some of them are over the top, just my opinion. Some of them are, I'd say, intriguing. Some changes are very intriguing, but I don't blame the devs for it. We've been hearing a lot. Okay, the nerfs are definitely here. I like that. I like that the nerfs are here. I do hope that some other characters do not get the bad end of these changes, because I think it might go overboard if they overtune or undertune some of the characters. So hopefully not. And Anna Williams though, Miss P. Anna Williams. Okay, so... And rank system, by the way. Rank system changes. I am happy. I am happy that there's an actual rank system here that'll make things super duper interesting. We are finally probably gonna be able to face off with our former favorites, the pros as well, from other countries. Hey, I hope things are doing good. I hope you're okay. We'll talk about that, John. Just take care of whatever it is that you need to take care of. The pros from the new... Yes, exactly. You did get to Omega last time. Last Tekken, right, Sam Sardines? You did get to Omega back in Tekken 7, right? Because I'm telling you, that right there, that was the real grind. At least back then, that was the real grind. This grind right here, this is timid. This was mild. This is a slap on the wrist. Hold on, guys. Because back then, that's exactly what it was. The grind to getting to Tekken God Omega back in Tekken 7, that was real. That was real. Not a lot of prevalent cheaters, boosting services going on, piloting. Not a lot of those around, right? Which means that getting to Omega was a real challenge. It was an actual man's task, or it was, if for lack of a better term, it was real hard work, right? So, and I don't mean that literally. I mean that as a figure of speech. It was a real grind. It was a true testament for people working hard for their ranks. So, anyways, this is exactly what I was talking about. I love the fact that this mechanic is gonna be implied. What the hell? Okay. So yeah, Sam Sardines, you were Tekken God Omega back in 7, right? Because that doesn't require explanation. If you ever got to Tekken God Omega, then you would understand, or again, you would understand what was harder to do compared to Tekken to God of Destruction. Because that was harder. That was very, very, very difficult. It was a true daunting task. But now, let's see. Let's actually see. To be honest with you, I actually feel that it might be more difficult this time around. We could be wrong. We could actually be wrong. It might be more difficult. It might be easier. Who knows? We don't really know. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. For the better, I hope. So that's just my take. I do hope that it will change eventually moving forward. Okay. Now, we have a few people here. We have a few people to talk about the Tekken talk. Let's address the elephant in the room. All right, I'm done sharing. Or let's address the bazooka in the room in this case. Because Anna freaking Williams, bro. Is the audio too loud? Because I can reduce the volume so we can talk. Yeah, I feel that I think this is too loud. Hold on, let me reduce the volume a little. How's the audio? Can you guys hear it clearly, or can you still hear me clearly compared to a while ago? Can we talk about that? Very nice. Thank you, Lucky. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's go. This is better, says Soeri. Okay, let's talk. let's go. Let's go. Now, let's start with, and I'm gonna slow this down later, right? Can you guys see? Okay, there we go. Anna Williams, right? We know for a fact that Anna was coming back out of all the characters that are being predicted because she has a huge fan base. And it only makes sense because she is the only rival of Nina since time began for Tekken. Let's not forget also, right, that such teasers were done prior to her announcement. Her design is amazing, dude. Her design is just mwah. Yes, and it's here. It is actually here. So something tells me, Sam Sardines, you didn't get to TGO back in Tekken 7, but that's fine. That's whatever. Okay, so we can see a lot of new moves here. A lot of new moves, new stance even. Possibly a new stance. See, look at that. I think the bazooka, I think the bazooka itself already is a stance. So let's check that out a little later on. All right. And there are new tidbits, right? They talked about this earlier. Oh, okay. So you are relatively new also. Sidestep 2 is still here. Now these are gonna be amazing I'd say additions to Anna. This, yeah, there again, new stuff, a lot of new stuff. We're gonna talk about that in just a bit. But looking at everything that she's been given right now, dude, even her coat, it's amazing. I did say earlier to some people that Anna looks like a combination of some of the Battle Pass additions, because her hair, her coat, even the weapons, you know, she has parts of Battle Pass features, I'd say. Yeah. Nice. The back 2 still there. New throw. The overhead throw doesn't seem to be there. The one that you used to share with Nina Williams, I don't think is there anymore. Or it could be a different command. I don't know. These aesthetics are just insane. We're gonna recap that in just a bit. I'd like to spend more time talking about Anna for now than the other announcements. But I am interested, of course. I am interested in the balance changes amongst everything else. If you guys saw my post on my socials, I definitely said that I'm a bigger fan of balance changes. Because after all these years that I've played Tekken, balance seems to be one of Tekken's best aspects compared to other fighting games, but that's just my opinion. And yes, as much as there are busted characters in this game, Tekken still did a pretty good job of making sure that we get some balances. Okay, some stuff for... Hold on. Okay, so having said that, Anna Williams, beautiful character design, even a beautiful choice by the developers to do. Now we're gonna rewatch that in... I'd say 0.5. Okay, just to get a good look of everything, right? So first and foremost, can we just again commend Anna's design? She is beautiful in this game, bro. She is terrifically beautiful. There, I had to put it on 1080. So first, she is beautiful. She is just terrifically pretty. I am not even kidding. I used to like Nina more growing up. I was a huge Nina fan. And I hated the fact that Anna's changes up until Tekken 7, listen closely, up until Tekken 7 were very common. Tekken 7 already have a thumbs up. The widowed look was great. Now this is even better. In my opinion, this is even better. She looks beautiful. She looks beautiful. And okay, if any of you guys know, I'm gonna spill this out right now. Maybe you guys don't know. We are a family of hair stylists. I'm a hairstylist myself. I actually am a legitimately licensed hairstylist. So I appreciate hairstyles. All right, I appreciate hairstyles for both men and women. More on women, because I see personally what I find pretty, you know, in a woman. And then hair comes into play. So I'm a huge fan of Anna's hairstyle. This is art. And again, I'm a huge fan of art as well, if you guys are unaware. This suits her very well. It's such a personality. The claws, too, on the gloves are very nice. A very nice touch. So I like that. I like that. Really posh design. So look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's not even such provocative for me, but it's just classy. It's not even the provocative nature of Anna ever since. It's just that she's really well made. You know, I think if I didn't know any better, even the claws on her hands, and if you guys don't know the lore behind Anna, is that she likes Tom and Jerry. Hence the name of Lovely Tom. So maybe the claws also kind of correlate to her admiration for Tom and Jerry. Basically, Tom specifically. Right? Now, obviously, she's keeping the bazooka. Always been an Anna signature. Now, let's go. Let's start. So, this is Excalibur. By the looks of it, she has a while standing 2. This is a Tekken 8 stun. A Tekken 8 butt stun, which could mean that this is a wall splat. Right? And I'm not sure if this is natural, because if that's natural, then I think that's still pretty good. Yes, the fringe covering her eye is just a beautiful touch. I love it. Now, if that's actually natural, let's do that again. This while standing 2-esque move, if it is indeed while standing 2, because it might just be. Because you did Excalibur, which is hugely punishable, right? So this probably is either a full crouch move or the while standing 2 now. We'll get back to that later. And then this string with the bazooka swings, right? A knockdown, a full knockdown right there. 4 hits. So chances are that is actually natural. If that is natural, then dang, that is powerful. If it isn't, then I wouldn't know. Blonde Bomb, her Blonde Bomb, one of my favorites. Her Blonde Bomb, it has a better animation than Nina in my opinion. Looks plus. Okay? So it looks plus. The charged Blonde Bomb just like before. Down back 1. That's probably her down back 1-4 now, which used to have a different animation. So look at this. So again, this is the implication that it's plus. Down back 1-4. It is. Now 2-3. It's a Tekken 7 10 frame punish, by the way. So her back scanner. Yeah, a lot of people actually get reminded. Anna reminds them of so many people. Jury is one, and Chares for a lot of people in the Philippine second community. But now 2-3, it still exists. Her 10 frame Punisher, and the role is still there. The commander role is still there. But here, we didn't see a lot of moves. At least not right here in this exchange. So the forward 3, apparently, or maybe from roll, is a knockdown with a guaranteed stomp. Very Anna thing. It's a very, very Anna thing. I don't think there's anything else that I should say. It's just Anna. Now, here we go. Full crouch. Again, Anna stuff. Now, it looks like her while standing 1-2 has been changed. Check this out. Her while standing 1-2 used to be a very generic DF1-2. Pardon me. Her while standing 1-2 now has a different animation. And it transitions to this spin, which in theory is a stance, right? The bazooka. Like I said, she brings out the bazooka, and later we're gonna see more of these spins, right? So this while standing 1-2, at least they're giving her something better. I would dare say that's probably her 13 frame punish, because back then it is her 13. So this could be good. Look at this. It is again a butt stun, right? So let's check this out. It is a butt stun, but this doesn't look like the butt stun that wall splats. Okay? This doesn't look like the butt stun that wall splats. And here, stupidly, obviously, the victor tried to retaliate after that butt stun. Just like any normal Tekken player these days. Tekken 8 native player. So here we go. And then after he stands up, Anna, off of that bazooka, cancels the bazooka, seemingly, the rocket launcher, and goes straight to Chaos Judgment. Look, which will, again, as usual, evade lows. Let me talk about some of the theories, by the way, before I forget. The theories that I had when it came to Anna Williams. Okay, and I'll be honest with you. Anna Williams as a character in general, I feel, is this her signature is the 50/50s and the lows. Plus, visually, her signature is the rocket launcher. So let me talk about the things I got right with my prediction. 1, the hand sweep was definitely going to be a tornado, which we will see later. 2, her rocket launcher I remember saying that on stream before. She is gonna have some stuff that involves the rocket launcher, and there it is. I got something wrong though. I did say that her Chaos Judgment hop kick, which we are seeing right now, is gonna be a tornado right away. I was wrong about that. We got 2 out of 3 at least for our predictions. So, voila. And let's keep going. Sure, full combo. Now this is new. I never actually expected this. Now her finally getting a... This is beautiful. Look at that. Her finally getting a blue spark. A blue spark Assassin's Dagger. The QCF1. Her QCF1, her Assassin's Dagger finally has a just frame. Now this might mean that if you use Assassin's Dagger from a string, like say down forward 1-2 to QCF or DF3 to a QCF, it will not be blue. But if you do it fast enough, it will be like that. Kind of like a God Fist, if you guys ask me. This is really nice. Now, this new extension is nice too. 4-1 Blonde Bomb, 4-1-4, and her Blonde Bomb compared to Nina, her, this is not really an ender, but hers is a tornado. So 4-1-4, I would say, is the 4-1-1 plus 2 will most likely be the notation for that. And here we go, running 2-3. So her former running 2-4 rather. Her running 2-3 back then in Tekken 7 was a very, very good wall carry tool. Now this might be the case. Running a 2-4, because that's a right knee that we're looking at. I don't know if she still has the running 2-3. Let's check again later. I'm not really very sure. I haven't slowed down the video yet. So this is the first time I'm seeing it. Running 2-4. Very, very cool. Now having an interaction with Lydia is something I never expected to. Now in this case, they apparently implied that Anna is the best cook in Tekken, or the best chef maybe, right? How about a pre-meal workout? You see, you saw how that's actually a play on words. It's not a pre-workout meal. Some people didn't see that. How about a pre-meal workout? Right? So that's pretty cool. If you guys follow fitness or exercises, then that's a good play on words. If you probably would have not thought that she would say pre-meal workout instead of pre-workout meal. Really cool tidbit there. So now in Crouch, the dreaded sweep of Anna Williams. Now, again, I was correct that this is going to be a tornado, which, again, history states so with Yoshimitsu, other Snake Edges and all that, so it is bound to happen. Down 4-1 still exists. Now, this probably is a different... Look at this, guys. This is probably a different route, or a different command, rather. Maybe it's not running 2 anymore, that hand. This one that Anna's gonna do. So down 4-1, look at this. So running 2. Okay, running 2, maybe. Unless that's forward 2 now. Anna is a much better cook than June for sure. Hey, you know what? I'll remember that. Actually, you're right. So the running 2 might not be running 2 anymore. It could be forward 2. I don't know. Let's see about that. Running to Bazooka. I don't really know what the input is, but this is also pretty cool. Again, Shades of Nina Williams having guns at the end of her strings. In this case, it's a Bazooka. Good sidestep 2. This one I really, really like because Anna's had this move forever. For freaking ever. In this case, though, I noticed something. The animation was slightly different. Right? And I like that. I like the fact that they adapted to this new system. While standing 3 is still there. Now, back then, while standing 3 probably wasn't this devastating. And here we go. While standing 3, then 2-1 could be a new... it's a new string, most likely. Back then, she has a different string from her 2. It's a 2-2, if I remember correctly. Now, she has an engager from Chaos, which is, again, bound to happen. Shades of Zafina, by the way. If you noticed, they share the same principle. A while standing 3 that's slower than while standing 4. Check this out. Right? Kind of like Zafina. And an engager from that stance. But in this case, it looks like it'll be that way for counter hit. Okay? So, boom. 2-1, I would say. Or 1-1, I don't know. And then, now, here we go. This is one of the more intriguing factors of Season 2. Watch closely in case you guys missed it. Boom, heat engage. Anna lands in crouch. So if you guys missed the Tekken talk earlier, or if you guys didn't get to watch it, everybody in the game can now crouch after a heat engager by holding down back, down, or down forward, any which way. So this favors Anna 100%. Now, this was given. Anna will finally get... this is something that we talked about also. Down forward 2-1. I did say before... Okay, this is semi-correct. The thing that I said before. Her sweep might have a follow-up or it might face the other way. So I'm kind of correct in the... It'll have a follow-up. But the facing the other way, absolutely not. Now, here we go. The hand sweep now has an extension. It now has an extension. This might even be a different command. Who knows for sure? Right? This might be a different command. Boom. Still goes to a tornado. And that classifies as one hit. Right? Because it doesn't launch up until the second hit. So big damage. Now, this string right here looks really, really nice. I don't know the input yet. Maybe this is going to be forward 3 to a bazooka. So, yep, forward 3, then that bazooka, and it looks like a heat engager. You know what that reminds me of? It's probably F3 1+2, and it reminds me of Dragunov's forward 3 1+2, right? It looks the type. It looks like it's going to be a very, very good addition. Very, very good addition. So, the F3-2 still exists, and now a new move-ish. Or is this probably her QCF2 now? If you think about it, look at this. It could be QCF2. Because that's down forward 3-2. Look at this. And then a little sneak. Or whatever this move is. Okay. And then there's a follow-up. I don't know if that's probably a whole string. It could be her new QCF2-1. Could be. Right? Because back then her QCF2-1 is an elbow to an uppercut. Hi Gen 13. Good evening. Good evening. Just caught us in the middle of talking about Anna Williams. So let's see. We don't know what the input is. Now, this new low, if my theory serves me right, this might be her new down forward 4. Or it could be a down back 4. Look at this. And then it goes to a bazooka swing, which seems to be a common extension now for Anna. And look at how plus it seems to be. It looks really, really plus. You love toe kicks? Big. And then the generic low, look at this. The generic low now has a mid extension, whereas back then it was only down 4-1. I don't know if that will still exist in this game. Now, if there's any historical indication, the down 4-3, that second hit, was launcher open back in Tekken 7. I don't know if that will be the case here. Okay? I don't know if that is actually the case. If that down 4-3 is launch punishable right now. Or if when she comes out. Now, this new string could be forward 3-3 and lands in crouch again. Now, while standing 2. So this again debunks what we talked about earlier, that the new move is a while standing 2, because this probably is her old, this is her old while standing 2. But it looks like there's no critical hit. And if anything, I feel that this is faster than her previous while standing 2s. I say 2s because there are different iterations of that. There was like 22 frames and then 19 frames maybe. Now this could be slightly faster again, with less damage maybe. So boom. Heat burst. Beautiful, by the way. And this is her heat smash. Naturally so, it looks pretty. It looks pretty. You can't have a heat smash without them bazookas in it. Okay. Let's go. And still, very good lines. I love the fact that she came from a weeping widow to a cuisine connoisseur. Right? Naturally, we have some interactions between her and Nina Williams. She's beautiful. I'm not even a fan of short hair. Not so much. And yeah, FDX made a very good remark here when he said that Nina is finally a bit more sassy. Her sarcasm is amazing here. It is really commendable, the script writing for this one. Right? She's so smug, dude. She's super duper smug. Nice opening interaction. I want to see as well if there's an interaction between. Listen to this. Yes, if there's gonna be an interaction between Anna and Steve. Because on paper, auntie and nephew. I've been hearing that. Shermie from KOF, was it? No, back 2-2. Anna looks like, and yes, Haji, by the way, shout outs to Haji for making a fair point. It looks like the slap, the back 2-2 of Anna got slightly faster. I don't know, it could be wrong, it could be the same. And it still exists, but it's no longer a knockdown, albeit, oh, maybe big plus. Now there, Blonde Bomb, and this used to be the overhead toss, right? By Anna, which she used to share with Nina, but they changed it. They made it so that this is the grab. This is a very on-back style grab. So I like that. That's pretty cool. DF1-2 this. DF1-2 Blonde Bomb. Punished by 13. This is what I was talking about. DF1-2 to Sneak or DF1-2-3 to Chaos Judgment. Now, she has this new animated low. Look at this. Because if this might be the same low from before. Let's check this out. Oh, it looks like it's different. It's a new. No more hell sweep follow up with a slap. Yes, definitely. Now that low is probably her new down 3. I think her old down 3-3 is gone. The natural big plus low from Chaos Judgment. This could be it, but look at this. It lands once again in Chaos Judgment. So another mix. And on counter hit, she finally gets a follow-up probably from the normal hit. Check this out. Normal hit 3 off of Chaos Judgment to a triple bazooka shot. To a triple rocket launcher shot. That is amazing. That right there is astonishingly good work. Astonishingly good work, man. Now this is a new Nina move, by the way. We gotta talk about this. This is probably, in my opinion, Nina's coolest gun-related move in the game. Check this out. Boom. F4. And then she holds it in a very John Wicky fashion, which isn't a very Nina thing to do. She usually draws out both guns. And she tees off. But this right here is very, very John Wick. With 3 bazooka, it didn't show. It doesn't look like it was. It didn't look like it was. Right? It just looked like it was a normal... Oh, it looks like it is. It's from Heat. You're right. I didn't actually notice that. That's good. That's a good observation, buddy. Look. It is Heat. It is definitely Heat state. So it's probably a Heat exclusive attack. Pardon me there. It's a Heat exclusive attack. I didn't actually pay attention to that. That's really good. Thank you. It is probably with Heat. Because that's really strong. Now this right here, again, very John Wicky of Nina right here. I like that. Which looks like it's punishable. Because it looks like it's a mid, right? Check this out. And this is her only mid gun. Look. You see where it hits you? It looks like it's a mid. And then it's punishable on block. So DF3-1 to the bazooka, which could be her new ender. It looks like it's a plus. It looks like it's a plus, but I think it's a high. Evil. Basically evil intent. Or no, bad habit. It's bad habits. Port 4-3. Now, after the bad habit, Nina tries to go with bad habit. What I don't know is, does this indicate that Nina's forward 3 is safe now? I would be so pissed. Hopefully not. I hope it's not safe. Port 4-3 is not 14. Chicken kicks. Very classic Anna move. Now, of course, this is a power crush. That has been around since Tekken 7. So that's completely understandable. Ducking. And then here, the hell sweep. Looks like it's a new animation. And I don't know if this is an actual string, an actual link. Check this out. Knockdown. I don't know if that's an actual string, but that bazooka swing, it looks like it's... I hope it's not homing. Looks like it's homing. There's no trail, but it looks like it tracks really well as a break. There it is. Guard break with FF3. There we go. DF3, 3+4. Looks like it's the new move. If you guys remember, that came from a forward 1-3, 3+4. So, and this is a tornado now. Apparently. And this attack is just, sorry, this is badass. This low bazooka attack is very cool. Bro, look at this. So obviously it starts off with a low, and I think it's from heat. You know what this could mean? Maybe in the open, you have to guess. This looks like you have to guess between getting hit by that. That could be natural, if you ask me. That looks like it could be natural. Mayong gabi, Boldex. Hello, hello. This might be natural by the way this looks. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful combo. So far, we don't even know the extent of what she can do. Yeah, the flip kick. So flip kick, judging by this particular animation, it means that it's a tornado in midair. See? Because Nina was caught with a chop in midair. And they also talked about a mechanic that Anna had here, wherein she seems to have a poison. We're gonna go back to that later, but we're gonna finish this off real quick. So tornado and rage art. I'm pretty sure she's gonna say other lines, because this looks like it's a Nina exclusive voice line, right? This is also pretty cool. I like this. Seems to be the warden. So now maybe it's Anna who has the upper hand when it comes to connections. She probably has the army near her and all that. Really brutal rage art, if you ask me, because in real life, that's gonna be messy. That'll be super messy. Right? And this is cool. This is really, really cool. And again, another nod. Another nod to Tom and Jerry. Why do you think they said rat? Another Tom and Jerry Easter egg. Right? Dirty rat. Now let's talk about this. Here, I marked this. There's this particular there. That's that particular effect. You see how Lydia stays purple after getting hit by that? There's a bit of purple here on Lydia. I'm not really so sure if that's an indicator of possibly that poison thing that they were talking about. So maybe, just maybe, and I've been seeing a lot of these green effects on Anna, that there could be a poison element, maybe a decay or something on the character. Let's see how that is. Within a combo, she did it a lot of times a while ago, so lucky I feel that it is going to be one of her combo perks, right? Overall, I feel that Anna was done really, really well in this game, or at least so far. Visually, she is. In terms of gameplay, we can't really see, or we cannot really anticipate how fair she's going to be, but I'm already looking forward to her release, which is at the end of March, end of next month, basically. So, at least for people with early access. Anna definitely looking fire. Are made of poison. Dude, I think the rockets are made of poison. Or they have poison in them. Right? Tekken finally going that direction. Individual elements. She could be like Viper. A little bit of decay. So maybe her decay maybe her decay extinguishes gray health. You know what I mean? Maybe it's an actual... Because all heat smashes are supposed to kind of take out some gray health. But hers may reduce. There could be something, right? Dude, her entire design, the way that they did Anna here for Tekken 8 is just magnificent. I did say that earlier. Crazy design choice here for Anna Williams. I love it. I personally love it. Now, let's talk about the other changes in the game. So I'm gonna close this real quick for now. So in this regard, they could add some new hair extensions. Yeah, I get you. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. But I feel that we should also address the fact that there were other attributes in the Tekken talk that we have to pay attention to. One such is, of course, the changes within the season 2. Okay. So six downloadable content includes stages and 3 more characters. So this is gonna be great. The same thing. This is the same thing. Let's try to skip a little bit. Let's try to forward this. Okay. I'll take out the Anna part. Let's try to skip. Yada 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 yada. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Now, I'm very eager. I am very eager. I'm actually impatient when it comes to waiting for balance changes, right? I'm a huge fan of balance changes. You guys know this. If there's anything in the game that I want to look at, it's really the balance changes. Just like this. Excuse me. So now, let's go back first to the Season 2 policy. Or supposedly, yeah, this is what they were talking about. The main updates for Season 2. Now let's go to the balance adjustments. Now, here we go. We're just gonna breeze through this real quick. Street Fighter 6 and reveal all characters? No. No. It takes out the fun and the thrill of announcements. While that makes sense also because again some people want to know what they're paying for, I think that when it comes to surprises, it's better to not say anything. Ignorance is bliss, as they always say. Later, Lucky, we'll talk about that because that's the smallest thing that I feel should be addressed. But we're gonna try to get to that. So as I hate to say I told you guys so, but from way back when, if you remember, I did say that there's a huge chance that Tekken 8 will attract the newer players with their easier mechanics, probably, for lack of a better term, brain dead approach to some characters, to some some features of Tekken 8. It's gonna suck. It is absolutely gonna be super beginner friendly, super bad for the competitive, at least I would say so. Because everything is less mental and everything is less challenging. But now they're going back to the direction of making Tekken a thinking man's game. So there are some changes that needed to happen. Here we go. No, that's what I'm gonna talk about that, Jed. I'm super happy. I saw that live, by the way. We're gonna talk about that. And I'm super happy. I am the happiest man on earth. So skipping forward, making it possible to perform Heat Smash. I personally like this because I feel that my two characters right now, make it 3, that I really, really like, Raven, Steve, Zafina. Those 3 characters, they could really use, and good thing they use Zafina as an example here. They could really use some buffs when it comes to heat bursting or heat smashing. They're very limited compared to other characters. So say for example, for Steve, imagine if I can finally heat burst after Lionheart, after Up Back 2, after Bounty Hunter, I can go straight to heat burst. I'd love that, bro. I would love that. I would love that. I would be super, super happy if that happens. Me as Jin user, I'm happy. Yes, exactly. I feel that Zenshin and mental alertness having the possibility of heat burst is good. Right? So, and I feel that that's a good addition for creativity. A lot of characters will be very, very creative, very innovative when it comes to said change. I like that. I personally like that. 2, again for Raven, imagine Sneak having heat burst. Better yet, imagine Soul Zone having heat burst, bro. I can actually heat burst in Soul Zone. I can already see it. That'll be super duper nice. Zafina, we already saw that, and I'm gonna play it for you guys in case. Now, the second part, I kind of find that a little bit too much. That's good for Raven if I'm gonna be selfish, but I don't think that the general idea of this is pretty good because there should be a risk. There should be a risk in going to crouch. And here, since you're plus 17, it kind of allows your opponents to try and, enforce a mix-up, a crouch mix-up because of that said frame advantage. I kind of don't know how to feel about it. I kind of find that a little too strong. Maybe in the future that should change, right? And if you're selfish, again, you'd be happy because your character has a mix-up. But if you're the one taking it, you're going to be like, oh no, this mechanic's so bad. A lot of people are like that. They're hypocrites. So sadly. But if you're on the receiving end of a mix-up, yes, exactly. It's unlucky for characters with no crouch game, right? They'd always be like, oh no, my character needs it, right? Like, say you're a Shaheen player, and then you face an Anna player, and then she stands in front of you, and you'd be like, oh dang, that mechanic is crazy. See? Hypocrites. But hopefully that gets looked into. One change that I feel should be implied here is after the heat engage, you should have a bit of distance if you want to keep that mechanic. If you want to keep the crouching mechanic intact, There should be a bit of distance between both characters. Because being point blank is just too much, I feel. Again, that's just one. That's just one factor that we need to talk about. Now, moving forward. This is great. Reducing chip and both for heat dash and normal attacks. It's really, really good. And then the power crushes that activate heat, or heat engaging power crushes, gone and replaced, or tweaked, I would dare say. Really, really good. So victors with will now have to reevaluate their ways. Same with Azucena's, same with Nina Williams, same with so on and so forth. Now these idiotic Nina players can stop blonde bombing to gain health back. Right? Will that apply to Law? Yes. I would say so. Dragon Cannon might not be it might be an engager but not a power crush anymore. Okay. So they're probably gonna give that to something else. To another move. Right? Or in general, just change it all throughout. I don't know. But that is good. That is good. We're going back to a time where these brainless oafs will no longer actually release a power crush so they could heal. Right? People will start growing brains again, which is good. I like that personally. So you guys are gonna have to, you're eventually gonna start seeing less and less of these Kumas doing back 1, Asuka's doing forward 1+2, and so on and so forth. They're gonna have to start being your Unga Bunga gameplay. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm not even kidding. I am thumbs upping that one, Mig. If your Unga Bunga gameplay got you so far, now you have to rethink. Now you have to rethink your ways. Because Tekken has always been a thinking man game, supposedly. Okay. So let's see the rest. People are gonna have to be more intelligent now in Tekken. Please. And now this I'm not very sure I would like this. Lateral movement towards the foreground from a crouching state. 50-50 on that, guys. 50-50. I'll give you 3 reasons why. 1, it's been a Tekken mechanic ever since. And it puts flavor in the game. 2, some characters rely on that mechanic to enforce mix-ups, to showcase their individual styles, their individual tools. And taking that out of the equation for simplicity, maybe, I don't know, or out of requests, or just to alleviate all bugs, because Nina Williams has that mechanic for the F1 while standing 4 that you can't do on one side. Now they're evening things up. 3, and probably the most biased yet rational reason that I have for that mechanic is now Steve is no longer unique. Steve is no longer the character who can step towards the foreground and crouch. Imagine that. That used to be a very Steve Fox thing, right? That amongst all in the cast, he can actually go to the foreground even while he's crouching. So that kind of invalidates 4-1-2 now. Weaving towards the foreground is a Steve thing, if you think about it. So now there's no uniqueness. But again, don't actually quote me on that. I don't know if it's gonna be like that. We don't know how easy or how difficult it is to do. What I actually do think is this is probably gonna instill more errors than ever. Right? Because some players might be, oh, I just wanted to crouch and I tapped down, I tried to block low, and then I accidentally sidestep. That might be a problem. So I don't really know. I'm not really very sure if that's the wisest thing to do for Tekken 8. We didn't actually ask for this. A lot of people did not ask for this. Again, for the lower elo players, that might be a good thing. In the higher competitive integrity, though, this again might be a problem. Imagine if you're a Reina player and supposedly your axe kick prohibits your opponent from stepping to the foreground. Now they can, if you choose the wrong follow-up, say 2 axe kicks, you can't do that anymore. You can't F4 and then F4 again if they can sidestep easily to the foreground. Think of it that way. And enable sidestepping with pre-input functionality. Again, there's that. That I don't know how to feel. And this right here, the ease input difficulty at the start of the rounds. So now there's the bugs we're in, or like the situations we're in, if you really if you relate, that might not happen anymore as long as you're already pre-inputting. So you can stance immediately almost at the very start of a round. I'm one of those people. I'm a huge fan of stancing at the start of a round just to stir things up. Hi Esper. Wait. And I'm a huge fan of that. So I am not really very sure how to feel about it for some characters. That might be. Yes, exactly, Jen. It is exactly what it is. It is exactly what it is. It's unfair if you think about it. But again, I'm not really very sure. Hey, Esper, what? Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't go. You're not allowed to leave. You're not supposed to go, Esper. But yeah, please do prepare. Okay, I know you're headed to work. And take your vitamins. Now, it might be the case. It might be the case that they can buffer sidesteps immediately, or they can respond very, very easily. So ranked match. Hello. This is great. This is very, very good. They are gonna address the rank points or the rank mechanic. I'm really happy. This is gonna be really, really, really nice. Okay. So now some players actually, in my opinion, this is due to the fact that new time GODs or new time high rankers, I'm sorry, it's gonna sound so gatekeepy when I say this, don't want to get queued with pros. But that's the case. That's why you tried to reach this high rank, right? This is why we tried to reach this high rank, so you get queued with higher skilled players. That's the point, Jed. It's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be a mix. That move is still walkable, by the way. That move is also side walkable. Okay? Granted that you didn't get hit by something huge. Alright? So now, competitive and fair point system. I like that. But okay, sure. I'm personally am liking this. And long-term enjoyment. So I find that. I find that really good. The goals are at least fine-tuned. Yep. And the matchmaking, good change. Rank point system being very, very well. Rank point system being finally balanced out. I like that. Rank reset now. This is nice. It's a new meta. It is. It is a new meta. Not just for the characters, but for the entirety of the game, even ranked. Now, I can already see it. There's gonna be a bunch more cheaters, maybe, bunch more boosteds, and a bunch more students. And I get, in my case, we're gonna have more students who want to figure out the game better. You know, if they want to take the good road getting there. But people who are impatient and do not want to get better at the game, take my money, get me to GOD Ouroboros. 3 cons lost penalty, yes, but they made it fair. You can't keep losing and still not suffer. Right? Adding new ranks is also good. Very, very good. For the names, not so sure, but they went MOBA in that direction. Highest rank and then tiers. Okay, but for now, prowess is no longer a factor for matchmaking. Really good. Highest rank. There we go. Nice. Now, for the resets, this I find kind of good. I find this to be really, really good. So, for the changes, hold on. Let's fix that up. There's that. Okay, so this right here is the difference. Right? And what else? Hold on. Let me move forward. Then if you're GOD, same rank. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, same rank only. I remember this. Apparently, they didn't talk about anything there. Jed. I'm actually sad that it's still left to 2. Maybe. Same rank only option. This is what I think though. What if it's still first to 2 going to GOD? GOD 0. And what if it's infinite from God 1 to God 8? I'd like that. I'd personally like that. What if it's infinite from God 1 to 8? Because it's harder to rank up, right? That'll be great. And a lot of chickens will come out again. Just like back in Tekken 7. A lot of cherry pickers are gonna come out again. Search filters, matchmaking. Yes, rank restriction is also very good. Even in quick match. Good for content. Fluctuation. Yes, there we go. There we go. This is really good. Required points for each rank to create more meaningful progression. What that means is now the losses don't hurt as much, especially if it's higher to lower. If you're a higher rank, you lose to a lower to someone who's lower than you. Naturally, they get more points for that, right? And you don't get 100% like axed because you lost to someone lower. And same principle, someone higher than you, so on and so forth. Kind of like the balance back in Tekken 7. That was really well done back then. So now I'm happy that they're doing that here. It's very, very good. I find that to be quite well made. Okay, sorry, I just had to check something now. And here we go. Season 2. Bonus points. We can skip through that. In my opinion. Yes, the rank resets. Okay, let's move forward. Now this is where people are so concerned about. And a while ago, it's super early. It is super early. Tekken Kings crying about rank reset. Tekken Kings. I mean, I'm not gonna sound privileged, but come on. Dude. Did you think that rank was gonna stay forever? Paper trophy grinders, as we say. I'm very sorry. Now here, if you're GOD, you go down back to Tekken King. And if you're like, say, a Supreme and downwards, or Tekken God, Forever Blue, Jed, that's you talking. You could do better. Put some time if you can. If you can grind, then go. Invest on skill, not on rank. Okay, so then Kishin, then Fujin, in succession. That's how the resets are gonna be. So I already expect a lot of players to try to grind for GOD now moving forward. Imagine seeing Regroup in Tekken King. Dude, that's the point. That's great. We're gonna see Regroup there as well. We're gonna see the Koreans and Japanese players as well when we start the grind. Right? I'll try after reset is implemented. Okay, then it's up to you guys. Like I said, it is what it is. Now, let's go to the hottest topic here, rank-wise. 8 new ranks beyond God of Destruction. And higher promotion difficulty. You guys can kiss the butts of people who actually grind for this. Right? And wanna get better. This is gonna test the person's patience. Are they gonna go for boosting? Are they gonna go for cheats? Let's see. So far we don't have actual names up until we found out that Ouroboros is actually the proper term for God of Destruction Infinity. So again, if you guys are unaware of what Ouroboros is, it is a sign of infinity. It is a snake eating its tail. So that is what it is. And I like the sense that there's a big difference, right? You see how God of Destruction 1, I don't know if you can see it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they have kind of those small icons, some balls, right? Some orbs rather, that collect around the title. And when you reach the Ouroboros, it's different now. It is a beast. It is an actual snake icon. A couple of snakes, maybe, a couple of serpents. Yeah, they have Dragon Balls essentially. So I'm Bushin and I welcome the reset. Dude, again, you can't be Bushin of Destruction, right? And even the devs said it. We recommend that you guys grind for it because you have time. And people, right? You have time. Invest on the skills. And they said try to get used to the meta. Try to get used to the mechanic, or try to hone your skills, because as soon as season 2 comes out, it'll benefit you better. They did say that. Ghost versus Ghost. Okay, now this is funny because right here, we're gonna look at the screen real quick, but we're not gonna deep dive into it. So you can actually hone your ghosts to do some certain habits that you have, or some commands, like teaching Pokemon, as VDX said, right? You can actually train your ghosts and even rate them based on how they perform in certain ghost to ghost battles. So it's funny because we're looking at real steel mode here, right? Kind of like again, Pokemon versus Pokemon. So if they have habits, or you have habits that you want to teach them, or they have patterns that or sequences you want to give them, they can absorb that. I kind of like that. At the same time, it is just for the quality of life. Not quality of life, rather, but quality of content for some people. I know I'm probably gonna do that. So how many people is my ghost gonna beat? Stuff like that. Ghost data deletion. That's another. So this is again another part of the ghost versus ghost mechanic. Right. Yes, you can select action patterns. So like I said, it is you training, and you can rate that. You can rate the actions as nice or bad, so they can eventually do something. Now, this is funny. People have been so riled up about Dragunov's QCF4, my personal ignition switch, my personal most hated move in the game. Even if I'm a Dragunov player myself. Finally not hitting grounded. What we don't know is if it's still plus on hit or on block. So let's wait for it, okay? They're gonna show it here. They're gonna show it here. I'm waiting. Let's wait for that. Tekken Sabong Knights. Dude, exactly. He needs that. And I'm a Dragunov player myself. Look at that, dude. That is beautiful. That is art. Beautiful in my eyes, dude. I'm telling you. That is glorious. But I hope it's not plus on block anymore. Let's watch this very, very closely, dude. This is paradise on Earth. This is paradise on Earth. Let's watch this, bro. Running 2. Look at that beauty. Look at the beauty. Chef's freaking kiss. Chef's kiss. Now the stomp will have a use. Forward 4 will have a use. Finally. Now, of course, smaller tidbits. Evo Japan gonna go. And more announcements coming soon in the next Tekken Talks. Right now, also for those of you interested in making dojos, they're no longer going to count, in case you guys are aware or unaware, they're now going to start to count actual in real-time participants, not registrants. So if you registered a certain amount of players, then they have to show up. Otherwise, that's going to be the dictator of what gravity the dojo will have. Next is Jins 214. Nah, it will get nerfed for sure, but maybe not by much. I don't know. Maybe down 2 will not hit grounded anymore. Let's see. Okay, so I think that sums up about everything that we needed to talk about Tekken Talk. Talking about Tekken Talk. That is really one of the most funnily redundant things I have ever said, but I like it. I like that. I really, really like that. So, I don't know what you guys think, and if you guys really actually want to talk about that too, I'm still welcome. While we play a little bit, we just want to enjoy. Want to enjoy some Tekkening. I do wanna bask in Steveing for the time being. I'm gonna try some things. I wanna relax. So cheers. I enjoy this particular announcements. No longer counter hit combo, yes. Even if Jin loses the counter hit combo of down 2, I don't care. And that will be great. A guaranteed hit might be fine. Down 2 counter hit while standing 4-4, I'm okay with that. Raw damage instead of a combo. I would take that. I'm ready for Tekken Sabong. Yes, dude. I'm telling you. I am ready for Tekken Sabong. I'm not a fan. But I will not I won't give that back. It's a feature no one asked, as we always say, but it's nothing that we should be too concerned about, I feel. I think we're okay with that. Did they really make rank better? Yes, they will make rank better. Point system wise, Kaya Sugoi, aka Dragon Lee. So if you wanna try to gun for GOD so you'll start a Tekken King, then that's up to you. Change your habits. Returning to the main menu so we can't play. What's happening? Hello. Tekken 8. Kinate. Tekken King. It's still happening. Just really freaking stupid. Oh, what do I mean? If you get the GOD when season 2 comes out, it is you'll go back to Tekken King because there's gonna be a rank reset. Kayo Sugoi, which I love. I actually love it. Finally, rank decays. In my case, I'm definitely gonna try to document my grind. Okay. And I will still grind 2 accounts. Tekken King to Fujin. No, Tekken King will go back to Fujin. But GOD will go back to Tekken King. Let's go to the lab. Do I want to try another sesh if servers are fixed? They're not fixed. I can't even go to quick match. Honestly, that's better. I feel like GOD is like blue ranks in Tekken 7 Season 2 Plus. What do you mean? You didn't reach Omega in 7, did you, Kayo Sugoi? Do you know how hard it was at the time? Let's try. I'm gonna try Sam Sardines. Bro, I'm telling you this. True Tekken God peak. Dude, True Tekken God was nothing compared to Tekken God Prime at the time. You cannot lose 3 times or you'll be demoted. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance here. Low rank. That sums up. Or not, exactly. I told you, or not. Let's try. Maybe it'll work. We don't know. How are things? Noshbla, we're done. We're done talking about. Nope, definitely not. Sam Sardines. I have nothing to explain. I am so sorry. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a quick Steve guide, so you guys can stick around and be on stream for that. Wow! Even practice? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding right now? I think they're gonna discuss more than that. I think they're probably gonna start discussing the finer details of what the changes are. I want showing up. I don't know, Numo. Wink, wink. I don't know. Wink, wink. In skill matchmaking. Kunzusuke, hello. How you doing? You also can't play? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this chance to do some stage tutorials. Yeah. So what we did was, yeah, I hope so. And overviews for sure. They did say they're gonna discuss what she is. In case you also guys are unaware, Zafina is getting an install, which I am super excited about. I am very excited over Zafina installs. Okay, Kunzu's good. That's not your name anymore, really? Okay, so you're rebranding now. Back then it was. You can actually step Anna's low back during Tekken 7. You can walk. You can walk left that thing. Steve guide stream. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna talk about this. So that we can actually do some things, right? So you got a rebrand, Kai Sugoi. I like that. And yeah, Kunzu, we talked about the previous Tekken Talk. We talked about Tekken Talk, right? What I think, right, would be applicable for said stuff, right? And that, yeah, it was fruitful. But now you guys can stick around for our stream guide, the Steve stream guide. So if you guys are also interested in learning Steve, then, or a little bit of Steve stuff, then this is for you. I did this before with one of the attributes of Steve. So for recording purposes, you're gonna hear me sounding a little bit repetitive or a little bit stranger than usual because we're gonna start generating clips from this stream, right? So that's just a quick heads up. So if you guys are unaware of how Steve Fox's wall on bears or jack works, this is gonna be one way to determine that, or for you to master that said aspect of Steve Fox. Okay, gotcha. Wow, all right. So let's pretend that well, I'm gonna take out the standard approach part. Okay. So, and we're gonna go to counter hit. Okay. So say you start off the round with a back one, then you're up against Kuma. Go to the wall. So that deals 91 damage. Very, very easy, right? If you start off the round with that. So what you have to understand is you can also apply that wall combo on Jack.
Get ready for the
Let's go real quick. Big characters in general. I didn't press the other one. Hold on. She does the same exact thing, right? There are some slight inconsistencies every now and then when it comes to Jack and bears. So sometimes for some reason, Jack falls first or a little faster. So there are other wall combo options that you can do just to ensure that you get damage. This is still pretty good. Still pretty decent if you don't want to miss. Another option. Alright, so there's more. Here's the other one. Okay, here we go. So as you see, the damage gets weaker and weaker, right? There are a lot of things that you can do with these bears. Now, sometimes there's a bit of confusion as to how you're gonna go with the wall combo if you have heat, or if you wanna maximize the damage if you already have heat. Sorry, yeah, I forgot. I should have just done this. So that still works, right? There, see? We got some stuff. Some of these things are exclusive to Jack and or Bear. So it's just understanding that you can optimize, you can add more damage than what you're used to, granted that you are facing these two big characters. That's fun. We're seeing that? We're seeing the difference? Even if you go for an early tornado, as long as you get to the wall, there's gonna be some damage waiting for you there. It's gonna be a lot of bear or Jack things. Bunch of options, guys. A lot of things that you can do. Just remember that you can choose to use your heat if it's really gonna go for the round, if it's gonna go for the win. But I suggest that if you're just starting out with Steve and you don't know this one combo, you might want to get used to it, especially for Jack and Kuma. Yeah, I think that makes for good content, wouldn't it, guys? What else? Yeah, this works here, I remember. Oh, but not for Jack? Snap. That works on a small character. I remember that works on a woman.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh. Yes, it is. You have to be very careful of the timing, Kikusai. Yes. Does it work on back one? It doesn't work on back one. It works here. There we go. That's what I was talking about. That doesn't work. Please? Yep, I remember that. Yeah, that does work. That does work. So many that I labbed, guys. I'm so sorry. So So why the use for that, you guys might ask? Because that kind of swerves the opponent towards Steve's left. So say I really want to go to the other side. You see that? It kind of moves the opponent towards that direction. Towards Steve's left. And I can do it twice. Yeah, there we go, Kunzu. For the wall combo. Yes, exactly. Feel free to join, Kunzu, and just tag people if they want to spar. I've had some of my students and some people from the channel to, you know, have sparring with each other and all that. Yeah, C2Sai would be a good sparring partner as well. If you want to get some Dragunov action, maybe some Shaheen / Steve, I don't know. I don't know who uses now. But there will be people here who you can relate to. Come on, online. No one can play online right now, huh? You don't play Jag anymore. You will. You will. I definitely will. I'm excited. But yeah. How's your grind been going, Kunzu? Have you gotten to GOD yet? I wonder if this works. I've never tried this on... Oh yeah, on here. Working on random characters as usual, gotcha. You might for Alisa. Makes sense. Drag is a weapon that I cannot wield. That's the case, man. He is one of those. He is the cursed Excalibur. Imagine in season 2, there'll be a huge chance that you can already activate Flicker quickly while you have while you're in Flicker. Because right now that's impossible, right? Look, see? Maybe in Tekken in season 2, that might happen already. So that I'll be very happy with. It doesn't work. So stick with Shaheen and Steve for now, and probably play Anna soon. Okay, I'll hold you to that. That's my favorite one-hit ender. If I'm about to end the round with a 2-2 tornado. That or this one, but I have to time that better. Peekaboo down 2 is a lot easier. Please, let's try. Please. Nope. No online. No online. See that? Okay. All right. Let's talk about what you guys wanna Want to figure out with Steve. I'm gonna continue with the Steve guide stream. Maybe get a little bit of content here and there. Is there anything that you guys want to clarify? Oh, I'm gonna explain. Okay, I'm gonna explain the intricacies of the previous guide that some match analysis for who. We'll have an episode for that, by the way. For the Europe Cup, for the European Cup, I will do that. I will do that actually. Maybe tomorrow. What happened between Joka and Nino? We're gonna talk about that very, very soon. Okay. So here, we'll explain. So I did publish a quick content around my personal heat dash combos for Steve, especially against Xiao Yu, because she does have a lot of limits, right, when it comes to comboing. So we've already shown how she does have, or we've already shown that there's a very, very long route that will get to the wall that the staple cannot do. We've seen how that works, right? We've seen how that doesn't actually reach the other side. Now, let's show the combo that I'm accustomed to doing and the one that I've done for quite some time now. So that is an automatic wall carry. It is for sure going to get to the wall if you estimate it properly compared to the staple. So there are some small details that you have to account for when doing that combo. One of which is you got to make sure that your duck one, your first duck one, should be as close to the opponent in midair as possible. So in other words, you have to make sure that it's a clean hit before you do your duck one, as so. Right? So sometimes what happens is if it's not too clean of a hit, right? If the duck one is too shallow, your back one too, the second back one too is gonna miss. So let's try to emulate the mistake here. See, I'm so used to doing the right thing already. I can't do the wrong thing. But let's try that. So that's what happens. That exactly is what happens if you don't allow the duck one, the first duck one, to be a clean hit, right? So making sure that the first duck one becomes a clean hit is essential for you to be able to get your second back one to duck one, right? And it's all gonna flow smoothly from there because the second duck one has to be an even cleaner hit for you to reach your 2-2. Now, if you notice, there's a slight delay in my second duck one. Just like that. First should be so just to wrap up what you gotta do to make that combo connect properly, the first duck one should be a clean pocket or near enough, and the second one should be way near, like really, really near the opponent. That's what happens. See? That's what happens. So there it is. Right? Now, there's an alternative version for that with a little bit more difficulty, like an obvious difficulty. So you guys already know the staple for Steve with the normal heat dash, right? With the normal heat dash combo. That's pretty much the staple for majority of the Steve boxes, right? And as you saw, it didn't actually get to the wall. It didn't get to the wall enough for you to inflict more damage for the opponent. But because of a small tweak, I personally made this route that will cater to those 1,500 item changes. Yeah, definitely. I personally made this route to cater to those who know who are used to that original route, but they want to get to the wall even more without having to do something too drastically different. So in case you're one of those people who's used to that staple, then this route might be helpful for you. Some of my Steve friends, some of my Steve peers have already started using this. Thank you, Sikusai. So watch closely for this route. So that route deals 2 more damage with a bit more effort, but there's also a lazy way to do that. But there's a reason why I don't always go for the lazy route, because of alignment issues and recovery. So I'll show you what I mean by that lazy route. Hi, Cornflakes. Hello. You see how that deals the exact same damage, right? It deals the exact same damage. In my case, though, I do forward to 1. Check this out. I do forward to 1 in case I want to use the tornado on the wall, because forward to 2 doesn't give you that actual versatility. I have a video of that, which I'm going to publish very soon, where the duck 1 off of that same route helped me to wall carry. So say, for example, I became hesitant and it was a little near. Instead of going for the tornado right away, which is full crouch DF2, I shift the ender to a ducking 1, the fox hunt, so that I can use that tornado on the wall. So say that's still a little too far, right? Let's go a little closer. See? A little closer, even. There we go. Right? Only in case that scenario happens. The stronger combo is still the one with the tornado in it, right? So again, this is only a case-to-case basis. It already did save me because the stage was smaller than this. So in your case, if in case you guys want to use, again, the 2-2, you might not have enough control for that wall combo. Might. Case-to-case basis, like I said. See? It's gonna deal less damage. So if you want to have more control with the combo, forward 2-1 is my recommendation. But you have to work for your full crouch DF2 in case you couldn't confirm that the wall was too near or too far, right? Or better yet, let me rephrase that. Let me say that again. I feel that forward 2-1 is a way more versatile way of going for that combo route because you can see or you can control the ending of said combo if the wall is either too far or too near. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Obviously, from this distance, there's a huge chance that you can already hit the staple, right? There. See, the staple is too near then. So there is always going to be a case-to-case basis with this combo. There. And I don't know if that's going to do more damage than it's intended. There. It will do 81 damage, right? So again, case to case. If you're used to this down forward, you're used to this route, then that's good. That's very, very good. But towards the end, you can definitely shift dependent on the situation where you need it. Can we use this? Oh, okay. When it comes to wall carry though, the small tweak at the very end is going to be very, very useful. So weak. So yeah, I hope that actually helped, especially for C2 Sai. I know that you've been trying to put a lot of effort on Steve, so hopefully that actually did make sense. And moving forward, we're gonna try to make more of these. How you doing, Cornflakes? If I haven't greeted you yet, or maybe I have, but not quite a lot. Even that works. Hi, Kudusei. You have? I've been taking notes on your Steve tip. Gotcha. That's nice. But you're not a Steve player, are you? I'm a gatekeep. I'm kidding. If you're not a Steve, I'm just kidding. Get out of here. Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm super kidding. Feng? Nah, dude. Feng has no other routes. And I'm a huge non-fan of Feng Wei. I know you're not a Steve player. I know. I know you're not. The vibe is not vibing. For Steve. Oh, yeah. Why did I say that? That's crazy. That's crazy. The vibe is not vibing. Feng routes? Dude, Feng routes are pretty standard, man. And I think Feng, you have to jab. Like, jab everything. I think you have to jab everything with Feng. Dude, you know one character I pity is my girl, Asuka, dude. Oscar is so pitiful. Pitiful.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hi, good evening, Banana. It's so pitiful what happens to Asuka, honestly. Now we're gonna go chilling. It is pretty sad that she doesn't have a lot of routes, bro, that she can use. Accept the fate. That's the point, dude. Not a lot of Steves will go for that. They're more likely to use to the old routes. Okay, so say for example Asuka. I'm not so sure that she can actually carry all the way to the other side if she does the normal route. Yeah, dude, it's super limited. Hold on. If she can at least do something from here with a heat dash combo, I would be surprised actually. What's a good what's a good way to... I'll say a DF2. Nah, dude. In season 2, that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be your heat dash. Dude, how? This is so pitiful. She got nothing, bro. Dude, it's so sad. Look at that damage. What is she gonna do? Is it enough? It's not enough. I have to do something else. Why? This is sad. Okay, is this gonna work? Dude, her heat dash stuff are so bad. Dude, all that for 91? For a drop of blood? I mean, it's not a drop of blood from a safe launcher, but man, she has to spend everything? Dude, if that works, once this is actually a thing, check this out. Once this is already a thing in season 2, Asuka's gonna kick butt, dude. I'm telling you. Look at this. Because this is a heat engager now. Asuka's gonna kick butt. She can definitely take you to the other side. Yeah, me too. I'm a huge Oscar fan, so I know she's gonna get hers. It's so sad, dude. Some characters don't even have to do as much effort to get to the other side as her. And she gets that from one burn. You know what I mean? I don't think that's even gonna hurt. Even if I can make that hit. What? That won't hit either? What are you doing, woman? Bruh. She could block it if it's a ground hit. She can block it if it hits grounded. Are you serious right now? What is going on? That wasn't grounded. That didn't hit grounded. That was not grounded. So what's the follow-up? What does she get out of that? A keep! Hi, how you doing, Raph? There he is. Congratulations. I am a proud user of PED. Pica enhanced developments, absolutely. Dude, this is so booty for Asuka. This is so bad. If I use Naniwa Gusto for that entire thing, it becomes worse. So the install has little to no merit. Hi, Nicole. How you doing? There we go. We chilling. Oh, why? Oh, okay. We did talk about that. I feel that that's March, supposedly. End of March. Yeah. I feel that I think that that's a bit too uncalled for, right? Some characters have it better than others. So imagine if Jack for one heat dashes and then sits in front of you. That's okay sometimes. But what if it's like a Yoshimitsu? Personally, this is good for me. If I'm selfish, Raven will definitely be favored by that mechanic because I have heat. You choose between a quicksand. You choose between this and this with heat. The mid obviously being safe. We know this already. The mid is safe. It deals chip damage. It is -3. Right? Law Shaheen Yoshimitsu? Yes, definitely. So, what about characters who do not have a formidable crouch game? They are definitely gonna suffer. It is gonna instill more imbalances in the meta, I feel. So, I'm not so sure yet how I feel about it, but let's see. Maybe it will be good. Maybe it won't. So again, it's still just a matter of time before we figure out how that's gonna be, right? I am still really torn. I am really not sure how to feel about that, guys. But for whatever it's worth, I feel that the developers are still doing really, really well. They're making really good work of the meta right now, or of the changes for season 2. Okay, so I think that wraps up our stream, guys. We're good. Thank you very much for those who tuned in. I'm gonna give it to somebody. Who do we get? Who do we have? Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna give you to... Okay, I don't know who I'm gonna give you guys to. I'll probably give you to Liz. Kindly say hi to Lizzie for me. She's a buddy. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. We're gonna talk about the rest of this really soon. I'm gonna publish content related to this, so please do stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed. Good night, Kurusei. Thank you, Raph. Let me talk to you soon. Nikoya, and hopefully, hold that thought, buddy. We're gonna talk about the buff Yoshi. Screw that. Anyways, cheers. GG's crits. Talk to you soon, buddy. Talk to you very soon. Cornflakes, Kurusei, Kunzu, C2 Sai, Kaya Sugoi, Cam Sardines. Thank you guys. Lucky, Violet Mist, Ray Ash. Bye guys. Jeb 13. See you.